As the Soviet Union was collapsing in 1991, its former republics, Armenia and Azerbaijan, were at the dawn of statehood. War was inevitable for the newly emerging nations, following the unilateral declaration of secession by Armenians living in Azerbaijan's Nagorno-Karabagh region. Since the beginning of the conflict in 1988, there has been many sporadic clashes between the two rivals, bringing us to the present day.
In around 1988, there was a movement of ethnic Armenians in Nagorno-Karabagh region that began. And they said that Nagorno-Karabagh should secede from the Azerbaijan Autonomous Republic, still the Soviet Union at that point. Over the course of the next couple of years, tensions increased because of that political move. The clashes escalated over the course of a couple of years until there was a full-scale war.
In the aftermath of 6 years of fighting, Azerbaijan suffered huge losses.
Le Haut-Karabagh est un territoire occupé par les forces arméniennes, du point de vue du droit international. Et c'est non seulement le Haut-Karabagh, mais c'est 20% du territoire azerbaïdjanais qui est occupé par les forces arméniennes. Il ne faut jamais l'oublier. De ce point de vue-là, la légalité internationale est plutôt du côté de l'Azerbaïdjan.
The civilian massacre in Hocalı became a symbol of the Karabakh conflict.
It's pretty clear Hocalı was a massacre. There were 161 Azerbaijanis, many women, many children, clearly not fighters, who were murdered. Those are simply facts.
J'insiste aussi sur le fait qu'il y a eu 1 million de déplacés en Azerbaïdjan. 1 million. Donc c'est très important sur une population d'environ 10 millions.
700,000 to 1 million displaced, internally displaced Azerbaijanis. They lived in terrible conditions for years and yet for decades. And then a big loss of economic space for Azerbaijan. I mean, you know, the 20% of its territory is gone. And these are fertile lands. So the economic costs are huge, but the human costs are really impossible to measure.
The United Nations Security Council passed 4 resolutions in an attempt to end hostilities. The General Assembly reaffirmed the territorial integrity of Azerbaijan and demanded the immediate withdrawal of all Armenian forces. The Organization for Security and Cooperation in Europe conducted a parallel international effort to find a political solution to the conflict. The US, Russia, and France came together to form the OSCE Minsk Group.
The Minsk Group was definitely necessary. I mean, in 1992, when it was formed, the Nagorno-Karabakh War was at its height. And the membership is broader than the co-chairs, but the co-chairing countries are the United States, Russia, and France. It's quite disadvantageous, however, to have those 3 countries being co-chairs for Azerbaijan, because those 3 countries have the largest Armenian diasporas in the world.
The Minsk Group didn't produce any outcome. Actually, they have offered 3 resolutions to conflicting parties, Azerbaijan and Armenia, but 3 of these offers has been rejected by the Armenian side.
The countries and the Minsk Group together were unable to help Azerbaijan regain those territories because Armenia doesn't want to give them up.
Now, 3 decades after the start of the Karabakh conflict, we are no closer to a political solution as Armenian aggression has rekindled tensions. The fighting, which threatens the stability of the Caucasus, has become a great concern for Azerbaijan's close ally, Turkey. Ankara has pledged its support for Baku to help protect its territorial integrity.
Et donc je pense que ni la Turquie, pour revenir à votre question, ni l'Azerbaïdjan sont en dehors du droit international. Alors, avant, il y a 3 jours, qui a lancé en premier l'offensive? L'Azerbaïdjan ou les Arméniens?
Certainly, it's totally legal for Turkey to decide it wants to support Azerbaijan. Azerbaijan is trying to recover its own territory. Under international law, Nagorno-Karabagh and the 7 surrounding territories are Azerbaijani.
I can say that the relations in between Azerbaijan and Turkey is more than strategical level. It means they define themselves one nation, two countries. For this reason, it is far beyond the strategical relations in between two countries.
Bizi ilk destekleyen ve bir mənalı şəkildə dəstəkləyən ölkə Türkiyə olmuşdur. Əziz qardaşım, hörmətli Cumhurbaşqanı Rəcəb Tayyip Erdoğan bir neçə dəfə çox kəskin və ciddi açıqlamalar vermişdir.
Kendimizi iki devlet, tek millet olarak gördüğümüz Azerbaycanlı kardeşlerimize tüm imkanlarımızla ve tüm kalbimizle destek vermeyi sürdüreceğiz. Bu bölgedeki kalıcı barışın yolu, Ermenilerin işgal ettikleri her karış Azerbaycan toprağından geri çekilmelerinden geçiyor.
Turkey firmly believes that the only permanent solution to the Nagorno-Karabagh conflict is the withdrawal of Armenian occupying forces and the return of territory to its rightful and legal owner, Azerbaijan.